Kenny here with Gardening Simplified. It is February 8th, and today we're going to talk about splitting up and potting some chives. So let's take a look. When it comes to growing chives, after you've grown them for a few years, and these were just started from seed probably about 3 or 4 years ago, they kind of get out of hand. They just keep multiplying and multiplying and multiplying. Well, pretty soon, and if you were watching my last garden tour and we had dug up ours, well, we didn't get them all out of the bed. These started coming back in our new thyme bed, so we had to take these out. And so I figured I'd show you just how easy it is to pot these up. Maybe if you want to grow them in a pot, or you can use the same process to move them, or you might want to give some to a friend. So let's take a look and see what's going on. The process is pretty simple. All we're going to do is we're going to separate some of these. Now, these will actually go to the market, but I've just got a say a paint scraper, putty knife, whatever, and we're just going to cut down through here like this, and we're just going to cut and separate these. Now, these things are tough. They're going to want to come back, and what we're going to do, we're going to take and put these in a pot. Now, a lot of times you have roots from 4 or 5 or others that comes over here, and I'm going to get out some of this dirt, maybe extra roots. You can see these coming out here. These maybe where the other ones have come in amongst these where I just cut it off. And we're going to clean a lot of that off, and we're just going to leave the roots. Now, I have a bucket of just compost here. I'm going to get me a little bit in my cup. I want to have some on the bottom, and I'm going to kind of size this up to make sure I put it at the depth. Now, these can be planted deeper. These were actually, we recomposted the bed, so they had to come through that new compost, and it kind of that's where this white is, but that'll turn green now that it's out of the ground. But what I'm going to do is put enough compost where I get this kind of at the height that I want. And then I'm just going to push all these roots off in the side here. And then we're going to take some more of this compost and we're going to put it down in here nice and firm around these roots, pushing the roots down in there. If you have a few that's coming up, it's not going to matter. They will do fine. I've ended up potting up about 35 plants off of what we didn't use, and if you look, see, you can see, and I'll go out there and show you what we've got. But this is all it is to it. Look at that. It takes just a few minutes. You take them that way. Now, some of these were already kind of separated out. Now, these were taken out yesterday. They're getting just a little bit dry, but that doesn't matter. That's not going to affect them. These grow just like onions. They'll take and just pop up, take off. All they got to have is moisture, fertilizer, plenty of nutrients in this compost to get them to going. And now we don't want to just really pack this down, but we do want it to be firm around the root. We want this plant sitting in here firm so it doesn't have air around the roots. We're going to put that root down up under there too. And there we go. There's 2 of them. Now we'll take a look and see what's going on with the ones that have already been moved from their location and see how well they're doing. We're on the way to take these to the greenhouse to put with the others. But here you can see our bed where we took and split ours up and put them in. If you follow my garden update videos, you can see just how fast these chives are taking hold. And this is way more chives than anybody's going to need. We were just planted a bunch of them because we're planning to do some preserving on these, freeze drying, so we can have them for later on. Let's go look in the greenhouse. Now we've got our others out here with those that's in the greenhouse, and you can tell these are pale, but these were, like I say, they were just shooting up. They haven't got a lot of sun. It won't take them long. They'll look just like these. But you can see how well these are doing in the pots. Now, these, we used our normal mixture of compost perlite and peat moss. Now, these we just potted up in compost. Now, if you're going to keep them in a pot, you probably want to do a mix similar to this one, because that way it holds moisture with the peat moss, but it has air because the perlite. So you could use just a regular potting mix. I recommend organic is with everything. Now these here will do fine with this compost. It tends to hold a pretty good amount of water, the type of compost this is, but this is excellent if you're going to take and put them in to the ground. This works real well. Anyway, it's as simple as that. You want more chives, you want to share some with your friends, that's all you got to do is those few steps. Thanks for watching. I hope you found some value in this video. As always, give her a big thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, you want to see more content like this, this is all about teaching. Just hit that subscribe, hit the bell, select all, and of course share this video. That always helps my channel. Enjoy that gardening experience.